Good day, grade 7s. We are still continuing with constructions of geometric figures. It is Alexander, a teacher, grade 4 to 7 in Lejulaputswa in Welkom, Lejulaputswa district. Let us immediately continue to what we're going to do. We're again going to look at parallel lines and perpendicular lines, and it will take us not more than 1 hour. And at the end, accurately use a compass and a ruler to construct. What must we construct? Circles, describe and name the different parts of a circle, and then you will find, or the teacher can find this in the CAPS document on page 46. This is a practical lesson, and if I say practical lesson, you will never master this if you don't do it yourself. You must go home and you must practice and practice it practically at home. Practically practice. And let's continue with this one. Accurately use a compass. We've spoken about a compass and a ruler in earlier lessons, and now we're going to measure the diameter and the radius of a circle, and then we're going to describe and name the different parts of a circle, namely chord, radius, center, sector, and arc. Let us now quickly look at the following. This is in your DBE workbooks. We're quickly going to look at it. Let me just switch here. Here we are. Let's just look at it and quickly name it. Quickly. From here to here, we have the diameter. From here to here, we have the diameter. From this is the center. This we call the center of the circle. This we call the center of the circle. This we call the center of the circle. Right. You know now what is the diameter. You know now what is, and this from here to here. From the center to here, we talk about this is the radius. From here to here, it is the radius. From here to here, it is a radius. And these two radii give me the diameter. Two radiuses give me the diameter there. And this is the chord of the circle. This is a chord of the circle. This is a chord. Let me again say, this is the center, this is the diameter, this is the radii, and this is the radii. Just to see if you can remember, if I want to show that radiuses have the same length, I can do this, remember, and this, it has the same, I can do this, and it means it has the same length as it has there. I can do this, and I can do this, and it shows this radius is the same length as that one. So those two radiuses give me the diameter. Let us quickly continue. What is, if somebody will ask you, what is a circle? Then you will probably say, it's that round thing. Okay, but a circle is so special for so many reasons. Let us see, what is a circle? Then we'll see, what is a circle? But let's see, what is a circle? How will you, in your own words, remember, it was important to me, in your own words, describe what is a circle. Now let's see what some people say a circle is. They say circles are special for many reasons. The most important is the distance from the center. Remember, we've spoken about the center of a circle to the edge. The edge, I've shown you the edge, is the same in any direction from the center. This distance is called the radius. We pronounce it as radius. The plural of radius, as I've used just now, is radii. If I have more than one radius, then I talk about the radii. That's why we call it radii. So let's continue immediately. Let us see if we were correct when we said that it is what is a circle? It is a circle, and the most important is a figure with from the center, it has the same distance in any direction. Now we are still moving the radius. Measure the diameter of the circle. What is the radius of each circle? Let us quickly draw it. Let us quickly draw it in the DBE workbook. Let us quickly, first let us measure the diameter of the circle. Let me just do this. We know the diameter must go through the center. So I will measure it from this edge to the other, and in my case, it is exactly 24 millimeters. So my diameter is 24 millimeters. And what will my radii be? My radius? My radius will be, in my case here, exactly 12 millimeters. From here to here, this will be then also 12 millimeters. And there is an interesting thing that I say 12 millimeters and 12 millimeters, they give me the diameter of 24. Let me draw any chord. I draw any chord. In this case, this chord of mine is 15 millimeters. There is no relation between this chord and my radii and diameter. Let me take it this one. Let me draw it this way. I draw it this way, and let's measure it now through the center. Then I have my diameter. From here to here, I will measure it. In my case, the diameter is 30 millimeters. And now my radius is exactly 15 millimeters. I will draw any chord. I can draw any chord. Let's draw a chord here. In my case, the chord that I've drawn is about 22 millimeters. I will write it there, 22 millimeters. Here's a small circle. I will draw my diameter in another direction. I will then measure it now from here to here. In my case, it is exactly 16. My diameter is 16 millimeters. And now my radius, and in my case here, I can measure it, and it is exactly 8 millimeters. Let me draw any chord. In this case, I will draw my chord like this. I will measure my chord. In this case, my chord is 10 millimeters. Now you know what is a radius, you know what is a diameter, and you know what is a radius, and you know what is a chord now. Let's go back to the presentation and look now. Yes, and this is what I've spoken to you earlier. I'm going to illustrate it to you. I'm going to use three compasses here, but please look at what that sketch is just illustrating to you. Quickly look at what I'm saying. If I must tighten it here, I must really make sure that it is tightened. This point must be exactly, the sharp point and the pencil point must be exactly the same. Let me take another one. Another compass. Let me take another compass. I will do like that, and I will ensure that it must be exactly the same. I can continue with this one. the same. It doesn't work the same as the others. That's why I brought it with you. You just, but it must be fastened there. You have to make sure it doesn't move. You do this, you put it on. It must be the same length as I'm illustrating to you. I fasten it, and then I can use it. It sounds simple, but all these simple things has a meaning at the end of the day. Let's go back now. So you understand what I say when I talk about these things. This is what we are going to use. The compass, let me just go quickly look through it, what we use. This is a point. This is a point, and this point we normally put at the center of your circles. This gap is the radius. You will understand it now. And this, as they say, a sharpened pencil tightly, as I said in there. And turn the compass by twisting it between your forefinger and your thumb. You mustn't use your whole hand or all your fingers or all the body. I've seen somebody that's moving around like the compass. No, you only turn it and twist it between your forefinger and thumb. Yes, you're acquainted with the instrument we use is a pair. They call it a pair of compasses, or some people just say compasses. I'm going to show you to draw how to use. It is on DBE book page 62, but I'm not going to go there first. I want you to take the compass. You can set it at any, for now, you can set it at any radius, and you just draw. You just like me now also doing that. You put it there and you just sorry, grade 7. And you just draw a lot of, see what am I doing? I'm only twisting, put it there. I'm only twisting my thumb and my finger. I'm not twisting my whole arm. Let me go to another one. Let me just take a page or a lot of pages, and you just put it there and press it hard, press it in there. That sharp point must be in. That sharp point must be in, and then you just do this, and you just do this, and you just do this. You can do this the whole day. You must actually do it the whole day. From the morning on the Saturday, the whole day, you will just do this, because you will see and you will find it is, you can take an old paper and you can practice it just doing this, just drawing randomly, just drawing randomly, just drawing as I am doing now. You can turn the page around. It is important for you to accurately. This thing is a bit. You must really use it. See what I am doing. I'm not using my whole hand. I take another one as well. I'm doing the same. I just take randomly and I just draw any circle. See how I use it. I just draw gently, draw the circle, and I draw randomly draw. This some people don't want to use because they don't want to use the compass. You must use it. You press it and you turn. Just twist it in its, and it is only, let me just for the last time illustrate to you, it is only by practicing that I am able to do it as easy as this. It is practice, and practice. So you must practice this at home again and again and again. Let's go back to our presentation. This is a DBE workbook. It is in page 62. Let's go to page 62. They say how to draw a circle. Draw a circle accurately using a pair of compasses. Align the pencil lead with a point of, I'll show you now. Tighten, as I said, it must be tightened. It must be a sharp pencil. Set the compass radius of the circle. The radius is the distance of the center, the circumference. It is half the diameter. We have established it. Make sure it is there. press down the compass on the point, turn the knob, and the top of the compass where you want it. Let us practice it now. I want to now, let's look at what I'm doing here now. I'm going to take here. I'm going to, let me show you. I'm going to show to you how to draw a circle with a diameter of 4 centimeters. We're going to start with that. We're going to draw a circle, and now I'm going to start with it. We're going to draw a circle. Let me write it. We're going to draw a circle with a diameter of 4 centimeters. Yes, let's start by drawing it now. I'm going to draw the circle with a diameter of 4 centimeters. The moment I know the diameter is 4 centimeters, I know the radius will now be equals to 2 centimeters. So immediately I know I must set my compass. On 2 centimeters. There's my 1 point is on 0. My 1 point is on 0. And the other point, I hope you can see, let me put it that way. The 1 is on 0 and the other one is on, and that is my radius. See exactly what I do? The 1 is on 2 and the other one is on 0, and that is my radius. I use this for my radius, and now I make a mark there. That mark will be my center. I put it into my center. Carefully place it into my center. You will now see how important is it to carefully place it there. Look at what I'm doing. Only my forefinger and my thumb, and there is my circle. And I know I can measure now, I can draw it from here to here. My radius is 2 centimeters. Let's continue to the next one. A circle, listen to this one, a circle with a diameter of 36 millimeters. Let me say the diameter is 36 millimeters. So if my diameter is 36 millimeters, half of 36 is 18 millimeters. So my radius, in this case, my radius will be 18 millimeter. Then I again take my ruler. I take my ruler and I exactly now from 0 and then to 18, I exactly measure 18, exactly there, 18. I then draw my center, there's my center, and then I place the point there of the compass, and then I just draw. See how I do it? Only with my forefinger and my thumb. As easy like that. I can do it, but it is important for you to go and practice it. Let us look at the next question. A circle with a diameter of 2,6 centimeter. Okay, let me write it again. Diameter, it is 2,6 centimeters. But you and I know that 2,6 centimeters actually equals 26 millimeters. And the half of 26 millimeters is 13 millimeters. So my radius will be 13 millimeters. So then I just take and in this case I'll take another ruler to measure. I put this on 0 there. I put it on 0. I put this point on exactly on 13. There it is on 13. I make the center. I take it carefully, place it in the center, exactly in the center, and then I will just take my forefinger and my thumb and I will draw the circle. And there is my circle. Let's now continue to the last one, the D. It says now this was C, this was D. D said the diameter is 30 millimeters. This is the diameter. If the diameter is 30 millimeters, then it means my radius is half of that, which is 15 millimeters. I'm taking again another one. You can see I use different rulers, so I must go to 15. I put it there at 0, the 1 point at 0. I go to exactly 15, as you can see there. Hopefully you can see there exactly with 15. I just again draw my center. I carefully place the point in the center and look at what I'm doing, only using my thumb and my forefinger, and I draw this. So now hopefully you are acquainted. I will draw it again. You will see you are acquainted with how to draw it. I only use my forefinger and thumb to draw it. Hopefully you can see how easy it is to do. For me, it wasn't easy at the first time, and hopefully I will make a lot of mistakes so that you can see that even if you practice a lot, you can still make mistakes. But as easy as that, place it down and then do it. So we've successfully completed this one. We successfully completed this exercise as well. It seems easy to me because I've practiced it a lot, and even if I practice it a lot, I still make a lot of mistakes. So you need to practice it again and again and again. Somebody once said, practice makes perfect. Practical practice perfect. Okay, yes, let's go. Yes, this is the one. Let us have some fun with drawing and constructing circles. Now this you must go do at home. If I can get my way, I will tell you to go and draw about 10 or 20 or 30 or so many pages full. You can take old pages, you can take a magazine, but just draw circles and just draw circles and just draw circles so that you can get used to drawing the circle. Number one, they are telling you, make sure your pencil is sharp. Place it in the compass. We did that. Set the radius to 4 centimeters. We'll do that. Draw a center at the center of the page. Important, your radius must stay the same the whole activity. Put your compass on a point where on the edge, draw another circle, and then you do the same radius, second circle, and you go completely repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it up to you have 7 circles in total. You will see we will use the word 7 circle a lot. Hopefully I will do it correctly now. Let's start with the activity. You must go do it at home. I've made some copies with me. First, look here. Look here. Look here. I measure. I'm going here. First, I measure exactly 4 centimeters. 4 centimeters. Let me keep it this way that you can see from here to here is exactly 4 centimeters. What I do now, I just randomly, hopefully, I will make a lot of mistakes that you can see The idea is, if I make a mistake, I just try and try again. I must now carefully put it on the edge of the circle. I will then again draw the circle. This you must go do at home. And then I just put it again. You need to go do it at home, because we are going to use this, what you've drawn at home, over and over again. Then I draw the circle. Then I put it again. I must make sure that my radius stays the same. It mustn't move. Then I draw my circle. Then I draw my circle. Then I go to that one again. Carefully place it there. Carefully place it there. My radius must stay the same. And I draw the circle. And I go and do the same. I place it there. My radius stays the same. And I draw the circle. And somehow I can see it has, let me just see somewhere. Yeah, let me just continue for time's sake. And somehow you can see now, what a beautiful patterns. And what now? Now you can color these, and this is the 7 pattern that we are going to use in this exercise over and over again. Let me just show you. There where the circles that we call it intersects each other. There and there. And there, and there. That is a point where the circles intersect each other. That points we call where it intersects each other. We're going to talk about this over and over again. But grade 7, I repeat myself, you will not be able to master this if you don't have your compass, and if you don't go home and practice and practice and practice and practice this till you get it right. Just to illustrate it again, I can even close my eyes. I even have a pen in my one hand, but I can do it without any trouble. The only reason is because I have practiced it. And you can also do it, but the only way is through practicing it and practicing it again and again. That is important. So now you can have fun with this now. You can really have fun with this now. You can color. Let me take here. You can, as I say, you can draw 50 at home. You can color this now, one color, and this one color, and you will see how beautiful. And somebody can draw blue here and color it in different colors, and you can color it different colors here, and you will see, okay, I can do this, I can draw something here, and I can color it something there, and you will see, oh, it is fun to do, but you must go do it over and over again. Just to illustrate to you, to me, I've turned the page. To me, it's very easy because I have practiced. Only my thumb there, only my thumb and my forefinger, and there I draw it, and there it is. There it is. Just like that, just put it there, and I draw. Just put it there, and I draw. There is my circle. As easy as that. For the last time, the only reason that I can do it is only because I have practiced it. You go home and you practice, you draw a lot of these pages full, because your teacher will use it. We will use it again and again in our next lessons. So yes, this you must go do. Draw a lot of these pages and pages full of it. You can beautify it, and you can see how magnificent circles are. Let's look at let us repeat using different sizes and radii and complete a minimum of 5 pages. But I didn't say 5. I said you must go a minimum of 50 pages. Why do you think that we repeat this exercise so many times? The only reason for you to really master the skill of drawing the circle. Let us just continue. There I said it now. The main reason is for you to master how to draw or construct a circle. In the next following lesson, we will use that circle that we draw or constructed, and that we will use that circles and that to construct other geometrical shapes and from that circle. So let's continue. And the only way, and I'm going to pause with it because you have a lot of homework to do, because for the next lesson, we really need you. We really need you. We really need you to have that pages, because I cannot and you will not be able to follow the lesson if you don't have that pages. They say a minimum of 5 pages. We will use a lot more than 5 pages. In my case, I've drawn about 100 pages, because that's 7 circles. We will call it the 7 circles in the next lesson, because we will use it over and over and over again. It is really extremely important that you should go and do that at home, because when you come to the class, you will use that to further what we are calling drawing or constructing other geometric shape using circles. I really thank you, and I again repeat myself, the only way to master these constructions is by practice, 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 practice again. And thank you for your attention, and please have fun with maths. As you see, you can have very beautified projects, but please, 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 for the next lessons, you need at least 10 or that 7 circles that I've shown you. This is the only thing that you should do now to master how to draw a circle correctly. Thank you very much, grade 7, and I can depend on you. I know you will go and draw your 10 or 20 pages that we will need in the next lessons to come. Thank you very much.